Wait me a few minutes. I need to change my name.
Hello, Harry.
Hello.
I hope you're fine. How do you feel tonight?
I feel fine.
Fantastic. It makes me feel very happy. All right. So I would like to confirm something. Well, actually, it looks like your webcam is off.
Okay, I turn off now.
Yeah, please. Thanks in advance. Fantastic. So I'm so happy to see you one more time. All right.
Yeah.
Let me see. I think you have a homework, and I saw that
Yeah.
you are again with me one more time. So it makes me feel very happy and excited as well.
Yeah.
So let me ask you something. I told you like to do a homework for your teacher, but suddenly here you are. Turns out for this. All right. So did you manage to do that homework just in case?
Yes, I finished. I finished that and I give it to Miss Sharon.
Fantastic, very good. It sounds very good. Let me ask you a question. All right. Do you remember what we talked before in our what we talked about before in our previous class?
Last time we learned about the
We learned
uh, we learned about two not verb infinitive and the verb in
we learned about the infinitive, how to use
the
the
infinitive
infinitive, and
and verb ing form
an ing form. Form. Can you
form
repeat that again?
form
Form. Form.
form
The R is ing form.
ing form.
Okay, remember the R, it's ing form.
Okay,
Form. You can sing it out and then you can practice with this. Form, 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 form. And then you
that's
will
so cool.
like kind of like play with your pronunciation. Form, form, form. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so can you tell me, all right, what did you learn in the last class? The most important thing in the last class you learned?
Can you say again?
Can you tell me what was the most important, like the most important thing for you, all right, for you, personal opinion, all right, what was the most important thing for you in regards of the last lesson?
The last lesson.
Yeah,
I think
the thing, let's say, for example, what did you like the most in our last class?
our last class. I really like grammar because I'm not good in that grammar. So
That specific
I
mark.
need yeah I need to learn more about grammar. So if you teach me that, I feel comfortable and I
Or
like to learn
comfortable.
English.
Okay, so what you like the most is grammar, right?
Uh, I actually don't like grammar, but uh, I don't
But
like grammar, but
you want to reinforce the grammar part, right? The
yeah,
structures.
because
Sounds very good.
I'm not good. I'm not good at grammar, so I need to practice it.
Okay, I'm also going to make an extra emphasis in your pronunciation.
Okay.
I will make an extra emphasis on your pronunciation in order that you can like, imitate, all right, the way how English speaking people speak. This way, I'm quite sure that it's gonna be better for you to communicate in English, especially to feel more comfortable. And in addition to this, for you to feel more comfortable and to become more fluent. All right. So there
Okay.
is something I want you to do beforehand. So we're gonna work a lot with imitation, repetition, and imitation, so that you improve the pronunciation. This way, I'm sure that your English speaking skills are gonna be better and you can do a great job. All right.
Okay.
Fantastic. So hurry. Let me see. I'm gonna share my screen to you. Just one question, just in case, to make sure. It's your book, Solutions pre-intermediate or intermediate?
Can you say again?
Is your book, just to make sure, is your book solution intermediate or pre-intermediate?
So what kind? So you want to know what kind of my book?
Yeah, what's your book? Intermediate or pre-intermediate? Just to make sure about something here.
I actually don't cannot understand what the intermediate and
Okay, no problem, no worries. I can see this here in the system, no worry.
okay.
So give me just a second, remain with me. I'm just gonna
Okay.
double check, all right? I can see in the system what is your book, all right? But I would just want to make sure about something. So let me see here. Give me just 1 second. I just wanted to double check, making sure is very
Okay.
important for us as a committed. Let me see here, just 1 second. All right. Okay, no problem. That's right. Yeah, that's right. That is correct. That's the one I have here. Sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah, that is there. So, okay, let me share my screen to you.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna be working with this topic in today's class. Today we'll be talking about Eyeborg. Okay,
Okay.
so this is lesson 1E. Let me show you. Okay, so look at here. Look at this picture. Look at this photo. What can you see there?
Uh, I see a girl paint the picture.
Okay, you see a person
Paint a picture.
painting, all right, painting the picture, all right, like drawing something,
Yeah.
all right. What is happening here?
Uh, I think she is drawing something.
All right, and let me ask you one question for you. I have one question, and the question is, do you, all right, do you like painting?
No, no, I don't because I bend really bad. I draw really bad.
Okay, you consider yourself as not being good at painting? Hello, hurry. Do you think you are not good? Do you think you are not good at painting?
Yes.
Okay, let me ask you something. Let me ask you another question, which is not in the book. All right. And what do you think your talent is?
I
Are
think
you
my
good
talent.
for, yeah?
I think my talent is playing badminton.
Oh,
I'm
badminton?
like, yeah, I like that a lot.
Okay, you consider yourself as being good at sports?
Yeah.
Okay, sounds very good. I also like sports, to practice sports, especially here in America. We practice a lot of baseball.
Yeah, sport help with more healthy.
Yeah, to be healthier.
Yeah.
You can write it if you want. Healthier.
Okay. Can you say the meaning of the eyeball?
Okay, give me just 1 second.
Okay.
So healthier, right? So you mean like Eyeborg? Let me show you what is Eyeborg. Look at here.
Okay.
I will show you with a picture so you can see it. Let me show you. This way is gonna be easy for you to see the meaning. Look at here. Okay, Eyeborg is especially what it is in this thing we put like inside of the eye. Let me show you. Can you see this? Especially it's kind of like something we put inside the eyes. Can you see that? Let me show you. Oh, I'm sorry. This is an Eyeborg. It's something that we put kind of like a cam that goes
Uh,
inside the eye. Can you see?
oh, okay. I see it.
Okay. And then people feel like a cyborg, like, okay, I identify this guy is Harry. Oh, Harry, 160 pounds. All right, lives in Vietnam. All right.
Okay.
So this is an eyeball. You can see there. So actually it has like a sort of, let me show you some chips. Can you see there?
Yes.
But not like that. You know, that's it. This one is an exaggeration. All right.
Okay.
This one is gonna be like that. In fact, let me show you like this one, especially like this one. Especially, you can see this especially in movies more than anything else. Maybe in real life, but I think more in movies. You know, as technology is so sophisticated and advanced, so we can see things like that. Do you understand?
Okay. I understand.
Okay, fantastic. Let's continue. So this is what we are going to do here. All right. So we are going to read
Okay.
this test and choose the best summary. I think it's a lot of information, but I still read it to practice this.
Okay.
So let me see. I'm gonna help you. We're gonna read this together. I am gonna help you this way. We both have more interaction. All right. So let's just start with A. I want you to
So I will.
start with the first one.
Okay. A
We
imagine
are going
being.
to we are going to choose the best summary. Okay.
Okay. So I will read on this one.
Yeah, we're gonna read one and one. I'm gonna help you so that we can have
Oh,
like more interaction.
okay. A imagine being totally color blind, living in a world of grays, being unable to see the difference between red and blue or yellow and pale,
Pale.
pale, pale green. That's what life is like for Neil Harbison. He was born with an irreversible condition called achrom, achromatopsia,
Chromatoxia.
achromatopsia, or total color blindness that would make life different for anyone. But Neil is an artist, and the incredible thing is he paint in color.
Okay. When I was an art student, he only painted in black and white and gray because that is all he saw. He was very dissatisfied with his paintings, but one day, a young scientist called Adam Montandon visited the college to give a lecture. The two met, and when Neil and okay, the two met, and when Neil explained his problem, Adam decided to try to find a way to allow Neil to see colors using sound. Next one.
Uh, Neil thought it was an impossible task, but Adam made a special device that let him hear six colors. Here is
Device.
how it worked. Device that let him hear six colors. This is how it worked. Light travel in waves, and different colors of light have different wavelength. wavelength. Red light had a long wavelength, and violet light had a short wavelength. Adam used this fact. Adam used fact to create a camera that measure the wavelength of the light that enter it and then make a sound that correspond to the color of the light. So if the camera see red, it make a low sound. If it see violet, it
If
make a
it
high
is,
sound.
if it is violet,
Uh, if if you see violet, it make a high sound.
okay, let's continue. Adam has now developed a much more sophisticated device called the Eyeborg. All right, the Eyeborg.
Okay.
That allows Neil to see 360 different colors. Neil wears a camera on his head, which is attached to to a laptop computer in a backpack. That computer now analyzes the color and sends a sound to Neil's wireless headset. It was a bit uncomfortable at first, but Neil soon got used to it. Next one.
Uh, the Eyeborg has made a huge difference to nail
Difference,
art,
a huge difference,
a huge difference to
huge,
nail art. He
huge.
now use huge, huge
All right.
different to nail art. He now use a wide range of color. If if he want to paint something, he point his camera at it and memorize the sound. Then he start mixing colors and pointing his camera at the pen and stop mixing when he hears the same sound again. Neil has had to memorize a lot of sound, but he played the piano as a child, and this had helped him a great deal.
Okay. I've got used to all the sounds. I've got used to all the sounds. He says it's noisy, but probably not much noisier than a busy city street. However, it has created some unusual problems. People sometimes think that he's videoing then, and they don't like that. Security guards occasionally ask him to leave shops, but Neil is now inseparable from his Eyeborg and wears it all the time. Wow, very uncomfortable. So now let's discuss this, you and I. A first question I'm gonna ask you. For you, which is the best summary? Let's see here. We are having three summaries.
Okay,
I want you to read the three summaries and then tell me which one of these three summaries. Obviously, today we are going to learn summarizing. And then afterwards, I want you to tell me which one, in your personal opinion, is the best summary. And then we're going to have
can
some
you tell me the
interaction.
meaning of a summary?
Summary means a synthesis, which means what you have learned, what you understood about something. For example, we read that. A summary is an analysis, pretty much. Like, okay, Neil experienced this, which is kind of like one or two paragraphs or something.
Okay.
Understand? Let me write the word for you. Just let me write it. Summary. Okay, there we have three summaries. I would like you to read them and tell me which one of them is the best one in the like the most complete one. So go ahead and read it, please, Harry.
Okay, so now I will read aloud this one.
Yeah, this one right here. Can you see it?
Okay, I see it. Neil Hobson used to be colorblind, but a special device now means he can see color through sound, although he still usually paint in black and white. Number two, colorblind Sin Bird. Nay Horizon can now paint in color, but he isn't very happy with his painting and thinks the device he wears is
Uncomfortable.
uncomfortable and noisy.
Uncomfortable and
Neil
noisy.
Hobson used to paint in white, but he painted his colorblind and wear uncomfortable and noisy. Neil Harrison used to paint in black and white, but now he paints his colorblind to the color he is looking at.
Okay, let me see something here. Let me ask you something. In your opinion, which one, okay, which of these three summaries is the best one for you? Which one do you understand is going like more specific, is more straightforward with a summary of this test, of the whole test? Number one, number two, or
I
number three?
think number three.
Number three.
I think number three.
Okay, let's see. Neil Harbison used to paint black and white, but now paint in colors. He is colorblind and wears a special device that makes sounds corresponding to the color he is looking at. Yeah, I think it's more specific. Give me five. Digital high five.
Yeah.
Good job. All right, this one is like more specific. It's like more straightforward. Very good. Good, great job. So let's continue. So as you said, let me ask you something.
Okay.
So the test one, if I think well actually the instruction is to read the test again. All right, and then after that I would like you to match the headings from 1 to 7 with the paragraph. All right, there's one heading that you do not need. Okay,
Okay. So now I will read this one again out loud, or I just read and do it, and then I'll
but
say to you.
I think you already read that. In my opinion, do you want to read it?
Uh,
Not necessarily. Well, in my opinion, since you read it, I think you don't
yeah,
not necessarily have to read it again, but if you want, it's optional.
I just need to look like not too much. I think I will look at it again, and then I will finish it and read it to you.
Okay, do you want to read it again?
No, I just want like I read it in my mind again,
Okay, no
and
problem. Yeah, okay.
okay,
So what I want you to do is to do the exercise, and then we are going to have our interaction, all right, based on the exercise. Is that gonna be
okay,
okay for you?
yes,
Fantastic. I'm gonna give you, let me see, I'm gonna count. I'm gonna give you 5 minutes to do this exercise. Will that be okay
okay,
for you?
okay, that's fine.
Oh, fantastic. All right. So just let me know.
Can you tell me the meaning of the complex device?
Sorry, which word?
A complex device.
Can you write it for me? So this way, because the tests are somewhat
Okay,
stand, I'm sorry. Write it for me in the chat
okay.
right here. So let me see, I'm trying to locate this one. And I'm gonna also assist you with the pronunciation. Oh, complex
Uh,
device. All right. Okay, let me tell you something. Complex. Do you know the meaning of the word complex?
I actually don't remember.
Let me tell. No, you don't. Okay, complex is something that is difficult. That is not easy. That is complex. Like, oh, this is a complex exercise. It's not easy. All right, complex device. Actually, it says that it's a design. It's not easy to make this type of device. And also it's something that you have to put in your eyes. Imagine you put something in your eye that is electronical, all right? It's an electronic device in your eyes, all right?
Okay.
So what may happen is that, it's kind of like uncomfortable, to put this inside of your eye. Imagine if something happened to your eye, then it's gonna give you issues, all right? And it may affect your eye. And that is the reason why it is a complex
Okay.
device. Do you know what is device?
A device like the thing.
For example, a cell phone, a computer, any
Yes.
electronic device or any kind of appliance is a device. A cell phone, a computer, a tablet, things that you can put on your body, the chips of the computer, all of those things are devices. Understand?
Okay.
And as this is something like this is an electronic device that goes inside the eye, part inside and some part around the head. So they may think like, oh my god, this guy is recording everyone. It's like, I don't know if you ever have the opportunity to see movies like robots movie like Robocop or Cyborgs. Let me show you. Let me show you something. Actually, this one is different. That is different. It's not that, but maybe I don't know if you know this one. This one is Robocop. Robocop. It was a police, a robot police. All right, that was chasing the criminals. All right, and then he was looking everyone with his cam, his sensor cam. He was looking everyone, and then same way I imagine that the character in this case Neil. Okay, Neil was like using the Eyeborg and every was wearing the Eyeborg, and then everybody was like, "Oh, this guy is looking at me. This guy is recording me," and then people wanted him to go out to leave the place because of his condition.
Okay.
So, and then let me ask you something, Harry. Do you understand what is complex device now?
Yes, I know it now.
Okay. Any other word that you do not understand, just let me know. All right.
Okay.
Just feel free to ask me any question you may have.
Uh,
Any question.
uh,
Remember that is this is the best way to learn. Ask by asking questions.
okay. I finished. I
Okay.
finished the exercise now.
The exercise, fantastic. Let's see. Okay. Number one. Okay. What matches with number
I
one?
think it B.
Okay. And what matches with number two?
Number two C.
Number two, C. All right. Let's see. Let's check. We're gonna check. Actually, number one
C.
is B, as you said. Number two is gonna be D. All right.
Okay.
Number three.
Number three, I think is F.
Okay. Extra hidden. This one is the remain is the one that doesn't match. All right.
Uh,
Then number 3 is the extra hidden. This one
Okay.
is the one that not necessarily we have to use, or we don't need it, in fact. Number 4,
Okay. Number four, I think. So number four, I think it's go with F.
that's right, it's E.
No,
That
number
is
four
good.
go with E. Yeah, yeah.
That's right, E. Number 5,
5A.
fantastic. Well done. Pretty good job. All right, number 6.
Number six, I think C.
In fact, it's gonna be F.
Uh, okay.
Okay. And the
So the
last
last
one
one is C.
is C. That's
C.
right. Great job. Well done. Okay, so let's continue here. Give me a second. So now let's have an interaction. So, Harry, let me ask you something. I have a question for you. I have some questions for you about the test. First
Okay.
question. First question. Is Neil complete? I would like you to answer the questions. Is Neil completely colorblind?
Yes, he is.
All right. So let's see here. Next one. How did Neil meet Adam Montandon? Montandon.
Uh, uh, wh- uh, when he was an art student, one day a young scientist called Adam Montandon visited the college to give a lecture.
That is correct. He visited the college,
Yeah.
especially there was a yeah, especially there was a conference, and he pretty much took advantage of this moment and started talking to him.
Okay.
He showed him she right Neil when Neil met Adam Montandon, he told him about his situation. Okay, number 3, third question. What type of sound, all right? What type of sound does the device make when the camera sees a red light or a violet light?
Uh, if the camera see the red line, it will make the low the like the low sound.
Okay, that's fine. And in the other case,
When you see the violet light, this will make a hang sound.
that is correct. So number 4, how does the Eyeborg that Neil words now differs from the first device that Adam made for him? In other words, what is the difference between the first device and the Eyeborg?
The first device and the eyeball.
Yeah, what is the
Uh,
difference? So here in question number four, it says, how does the Eyeborg that nails were now differs? Okay, now differ from the first device that Adam made for him. In other words, to make it easier. All right,
okay.
what is the difference between both devices? The first one and the Eyeborg.
The difference that the eyeball that the eyeball allow you to see 360 different color, and you need to wear a camera on his head with it attached to a laptop computer in a backpack.
Okay, fantastic. Let me ask you a question. This question is not there. That's
Okay,
just
okay,
interaction. Once again, this question is not there. It's interaction.
okay.
Teacher Alexis talking to Harry. Okay, if you use one word to describe the Eyeborg, which word is that going to be?
I think impossible.
Impossible. Oh wow, that's so extreme. Okay, why do you think it's impossible?
Because I think it would like a camera in the eye or put on the head. I think it's not comfortable, and I think it cannot be.
Oh wow. Oh wow, I see. Okay, I thought you were gonna say like complex or something like that or sophisticated. All right, so let's continue. So let's see, number 5 have to carry with him apart from the camera.
He need to carry a laptop. and a backpack.
He needs
He needs
third person. He needs to carry
he needs to carry.
at the nest. He needs because he's the third person. Okay. I need, you need, I need, you need, he needs, she needs, it, it needs, and then he
Okay,
needs,
he needs.
all right, to carry.
Uh, uh, he- the thing he needs to carry with him was the laptop and the backpack and the
Wow,
collar.
it's
Maybe the
hard.
collar.
Can you imagine somebody wearing like something like that? Anytime you're going to walk around, you will need the laptop and the backpack. That's gonna be hard. That is complex. That's why the
Yeah,
test was saying that it is a complex device.
yeah.
So let's see here. All right. Let me ask you something. How does the fact that Neil played, okay, how does the fact that Neil played the piano as a child help him to use the Eyeborg? There is a very important reason.
Uh, that when he just a child, he play the piano a lot, so it's not difficult for him to remember the sound.
That is the reason. Great job. That is the reason. The reason is because he used to play piano. Obviously, he could identify like the sounds of a piano, like do re mi, tin 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 tin, and then is gonna be with the color identification of the eyeboard. It's gonna be like red. Oh, red. That's the color red. Maybe he did not see the color visually, but because of the sound, he could differentiate. All right, that this color, this sound, okay, stands for certain color. Understand?
Okay,
Okay, let's see the next one, Harry. Okay, what problems has the Ivory Coast, Neil? Wow, that's
this
so
one I think is
difficult.
difficult. Yeah,
I think that was the most difficult part. In your opinion, let me see. Well, actually, what do you think may be the answer? What problems has the Ivory Coast, Neil?
I think it it noisy and it noisy and is when we bring the iPod with the laptop and the backpack, I think it's not uncomfortable for me to bring a lot of things like that.
You mean like it's not comfortable for him? It's not
Yeah,
comfortable for him to wear all things like that every single day?
yeah, I think it's difficult.
It's very difficult. It still keeps being a complex device. Okay, okay. Actually, let me tell you the problem. I remember what happens at the end of the test. People think he's videoing, all right, and occasionally asking to leave the place. For example, imagine I'm gonna use my cell phone. This is my cell phone.
Okay,
I am going to use my cell phone as an example. Maybe I don't know you. I don't know who you are, and maybe I start recording like, oh, let me see. Let me give you an example. I'm just gonna do an example. All right. Look at here. So imagine you have never ever seen my face before, and I start recording like this. I'm gonna turn on the webcam and video. Okay, and I start recording. Then I'm recording to you, and you don't even know who I am. What do you think may happen?
I think if
What do you think might happen if I do this with no
yeah,
permission?
I think if it's with the guy with like when you do that with someone angry, they will hit they will hit you.
Probably that might be into the package, all right.
Yeah,
But yeah, they will feel angry. They will feel annoying because, well, actually, look at this. Here we have two realities. The first reality is that he was wearing this eye board because he had a problem. But for the ones who do not know who is he, All right.
Okay. Yes.
Obviously, they will understand that he's, like intruding into their privacy. You know, like he's not respecting them, and that he's just recording for any hidden purpose. All right, for
Okay.
something, for like maybe he had no intention. All right, with no intention. All right, to go there and maybe enjoy or talk to people, and they were thinking that he was doing wrong. He was doing something wrong.
Yeah.
But in fact, he was having a condition. But in my opinion, if I were him, if I were him, I would have used a medical paper. That's the only solution. I'm sorry, sir, but I have this condition. This is my medical paper. I'm wearing this for me. As simple as that. I know he will need to deal with this. Like maybe it's gonna be kind of strange, as the test says it's a complex device. But I think that given the condition, if he's going to wear this forever, actually that is gonna be something he will need to deal with this for the rest of his life,
Yeah.
because that's the condition he's having. And what do you think about that, Harry?
Uh, if I say my so I will say my thing about this one. The I think this iBoard, this iBoard have like middle of the, like if had the iBoard had the good and had a bad too. Like it good that help the one who have a color blind, help them to see the color, but the bad of this one is uh, maybe it can have some it's not good for our eye, because when it put inside our eye, I think it's so scary.
It might be a scary answer. I'm not saying this with intention to judge, right, the condition. But what I can tell you is, like, especially people, they are not gonna be familiarized with that. They're gonna be like, "Wow, this is no normal. I never seen this before." Imagine a child. Imagine a 2 or 3 years old child, and when he sees that, it's gonna be maybe it's scary. Maybe yes, maybe he doesn't. But it's something unusual that is not common. Like to see this, and because of that, it may create a wrong perspective or a wrong impression. It's because people are not familiarized with this. All right, so let me ask you something here. We're going to see this information. So let me talk to you about this learn this box adjective prefixes. All right. So look at this. We use prefixes, all right, for example, and, this, in, to give an adjective the opposite meaning, which means, for example, if you are feeling comfortable, what is gonna be the opposite of uncomfortable? Of comfortable.
Uncomfortable.
If you are satisfied, but then you get tired of something, then you're gonna feel
I think is dissatisfied.
dissatisfied. Okay. But if you saw something that before for you was credible, now it becomes
Incredible.
incredible. Well done. Give me five. Well done. High five. Digital high five. All right. So,
Okay.
and then let me just show you some of them. For example, you have, okay, possible, impossible. In this case, for example, possible, you add in, and then it usually sometimes changes. All right. It depends. For example, you have I am, impossible. In the case of before an R, it tends to change. You have in usually changes to irresponsible. Before an I, in usually changes to ill. For example, illogical.
Illogical.
Understand that?
Okay, I
So
understand.
let's talk about the homework. All right, we have already covered the lesson today. So then that is pretty much part of the class. That was an optional activity. Change this to you. Look at what we are going to do as a homework, Harry. So I want you to record a video. All right. I want you to record a video. You're going to use your cell phone, and you're going to record a video talking about your opinion. What do you think about this situation of wearing what do you think? your opinion is about this guy Neil wearing a nightboard. And this way, I want that video lasts at least 4 minutes. Do you think that's gonna be fine for you?
Yes, sir.
Just make sure about
Uh,
the it's good for you, or 3 minutes. Let's do it 3 minutes. I'm not gonna force you.
okay, okay,
3 minutes. I'm not gonna force you to a
okay,
lot. So there, try just to use the proper pronunciation. Try not to pause a
okay,
lot. So the intention of this video is to practice a speaking fluency, and then you get used to be more confident, to build the confidence you have, and speak like, yeah, I am Harry. I speak well. I am here. And then maybe you're gonna be in a lecture before 20,000 people. All right. Speaking in public. Let me write to you the homework. So
okay.
to finish, Harry, what in 30 seconds, what did we learn today in this class?
Today in this class, we actually not learn grammar, but we learn
Yeah,
about
we learned grammar, the prefix.
we learn about nail, a, a colorblind person, and we learn about I brought I
Ivor,
I
Ivor.
I forget the name of it, and I think just of it. And now we repair all of this.
Fantastic. That's right. So, Neil, thank you so much for your time. I wish you a fantastic rest of the night. Here is the time. I know you can see, maybe you can see the reflex
Yeah,
of the sun rays. I hope you have a
yeah.
nice rest of the day, and thank you so much. See you in the next class. Goodbye.
Okay,
Through Zalo, I'm gonna share the homework to you. Goodbye.
okay.
See you.
Goodbye.